Hey guys, just a quick one before today's video starts. As you can tell, I've got some different surroundings around me now, and that is because I'm currently at uni, so yeah. Actually, the next couple of episodes of the Dream Team will be still set at home. They were pre-recorded from about a month ago, so just sort of got around to editing them, just so you guys know. But yeah, leave a like if you enjoy, and without further ado, here's the video. What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the F1 Dream Team. Today we've got episode number 6. Getting a decent way into this series now. Hope you guys are still enjoying it. Make sure to leave a like down below if you are. And yeah, if you haven't checked out last episode, then do make sure to do so, because we earned our first gold driver due to having enough tokens to unlock a rainbow pack. So yeah, Lewis Hamilton was the driver that we got, which was fantastic, you know. Really, really good to get him. Also got Carlos Sainz, so probably going to be using them too in this episode. Also got Kevin Magnussen in that pack, but yeah, that was a little bit of a disappointment, seeing as we were guaranteed one inform and it was a bronze. But yeah, nonetheless, we are going to be driving as Lewis Hamilton today and hopefully extending his lead in the Drivers' Championship. Obviously, ebbing and flowing between himself and Rosberg, but hopefully I can sort of get him further up and myself further up that driver's standings table. So yeah, so I'm thinking, you know, try and get off the mark pretty well. Going to use Lewis Hamilton straight away, and I'm going to drive around the Bahrain circuit. You know, we've already got 2 of those in the bank, so I'm going to have to use it sooner rather than later. And I'm going to be combining setups. As I said at the start of the series, I could do that. So I'm using a 5 token and 2 1 token setups, which basically means I can use whatever setup I want. And it also leaves me with the all category setups there. So basically in both of today's races, we've got all the setups to use. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into Bahrain. First race of the day then, and we are jumping into Bahrain at night time as well. Just looks fantastic at this time of day. But yeah, you know, you've got the lights twinkling in the distance. So yeah, let's see where we're starting on the grid. Is it going to be pole? That is the question. Yes, pole for the first time in this series. So all we've got to do is not get overtaken. Sounds so simple, doesn't it? Revving up then for the 5 red lights for the first race of the day. And we are away. Can we get a good start? Oh my god, I can just see that arrow getting closer and closer, trying to block him off, but we can't do that. Rosberg has already overtaken us, but we're going to try and go up the inside now. That was a little bit dangerous, it has to be said, but he's just about got the place on us. We're going to slot him behind and hopefully take his slipstream. That was not the start that we wanted, but we're closing in, and surely we're going to be able to make the move down the inside. And we do just about. Have we overshot it? Oh my god, right, he's actually made contact with us. That was very nice of him. We're right behind Rosberg still as we come in towards the final sector of lap 1. In a straight line, we're looking pretty fast. But it's just on the exit of corners that we just can't seem to be able to get the power down as I lose concentration. Don't hit that apex. And that's exactly what I mean. End of lap 1, we are closing in on Rosberg. Are we going to be brave enough to make a move down the inside? We are. And I had second thoughts about that, but all of a sudden I was just closing in on him. And we just can't get the exit off turn 1. That is our problem in this race. We couldn't get off the line. We just can't seem to get the traction. But I think we're just going to stick behind him here and look for a move maybe later on in the racetrack and just try and get a good exit, because that's just what we can't do at the moment. It's also worth noting, just look at the gap behind me to the next car, which is massive. We're only a lap in. End of the next lap, Rosberg has gone quicker than us, but we are steaming down this home straight. We're going to go up the inside, and I think we may have just slightly overcooked that. We have, and he's going to surely come back up down the inside of us. We're going to leave him the room, and he has got such a good exit. And yeah, I think my point is justified again. Here we go then, it's time for DRS, and we're just going to try and set ourselves up. Oh my, okay, right, that just didn't work. Oh, what an exit. End of lap 3. This is where it really counts. This is where the DRS comes into effect properly. We're going to get on the DRS now, and surely that is going to be enough. We do the fastest lap of the race. We go up the inside of Rosberg, and all we've got to do is try and brake nicely, and we don't manage it. Wow. Still fighting on the exit though, and once again, he just seems to come down the inside of us. I really, really need to get a good braking point on that corner. Oh, what a run that was off that corner. We just found the perfect braking zone for there, which just gets us such a good run onto this sort of back straight, but it's just not long enough to overtake. And then obviously, you know, you want to set yourself up for a good overtake on the pit straight. This is where it counts. Coming to the start of lap 5, starting the final lap of the race now, and we're just going to fly down the inside. Come on, just pick our braking point, please. Okay, we're still locked up, but that wasn't too bad. Rosberg's still behind us, which is what we want. He's got a good exit, but we have just sort of been quite conservative there. He's going to go round the outside if he tries. We're just going to park it on the apex here, I think. And that was a good plan. Not the quickest exit through there, but we are in P1. Last DRS though now for Rosberg to try and get past, and he is so far behind us. You know, when we've got ahead, we've shown that we are the fastest car. Out of the final corner, in the lead of the race, Rosberg is a long way back. We are going to take our first victory of the series. The fireworks go off for us. And what a win that was. Hard fought. You know, we started on pole position, but we got a very, very poor start. Fantastic stuff. Yes, there we go. That's what we like. I'm pretty sure that is actually my first victory on the game. So, yeah, that felt pretty good. That did feel pretty good. And good that I was recording it and it was for this series, because that is going to hopefully catapult us up the driver's standings. Yes, Lewis, you celebrate, son. That is exactly what I'm feeling like right now. And it's a shame that you can't get on the top step in real life. Interesting race there, because Vettel, Verstappen, Raikkonen, Bottas all managed to get past Massa. Massa was in P3 at one point, so he's had an abysmal last couple of laps. Ricciardo pretty disappointing for him down in P8. Hulkenberg and Sainz managing to score points. Kvyat out of the points. Come on, mate, what are you playing at? On to the driver's standings now, and as you can see, Hamilton has pulled quite a big gap on Rosberg at the top. Thanks to my own good work, I must say, if I do say so myself. But yeah, Vettel moves above Raikkonen up into third in the standings. And then there's still that massive gap down to Verstappen and Ricciardo, but Verstappen taking the lead back ahead of his teammate. We have moved above Massa and Kvyat, so very, very good race for us. Obviously, you know, in the Mercedes you would expect that. But yeah, only just behind Bottas now, and I'm just hoping that we can get up towards the Red Bulls sooner rather than later. But yeah, getting into the second race of today now, we have to drive as Carlos Sainz, or else we're going to go with Kevin Magnussen around Russia, which isn't really what I want to do, but yeah. And as much as I don't like the circuit, I'm going to have to do it at some point, so we're going to go around Shanghai in China, because it's either that or Monaco, and I don't think we're going to get that good a starting position, so yeah, we're going to have to sacrifice it, go with Shanghai. But obviously, you know, we've got all the setups to use, every setup token to use, so yeah, we can pretty much go with whatever setup we like. But yeah, let's see how we get on. Here we go then, second race of the day at China, and I did a little bit of practice, or I went into practice and it was raining, so I was thinking, I was fearing the worst, but luckily it is dry for the race. But yeah, I just hope we start in a half decent position, because I'm not a big fan of this circuit. Oh dear. Okay, Kvyat's 11th, we're 13th. You know what they say, unlucky for some, but who knows, maybe we're in for a good race. Second race of the day, and we're revving up to the 5 red lights. Can we get a good start and a good result? And we are away and get reasonably well off the line, actually. Grosjean has had an awful start, as has Magnussen, I believe. Already up into 10th before we get to turn 1. We're going to commit down the inside. That could prove very nice. And Verstappen is also very wide. A lot of bad starts in this race. Verstappen, though, does just about manage to hold his position. We're going to have to go around the outside of him if we're going to make it work. But we slide into P9, which I'm very, very happy with. It has to be said, I'd take this. But the two Williams also fighting. We're going to take advantage of that. Oh, I think we're just going to get squeezed, actually. But that would have been a beautiful move. Actually, they've both run wide. What is happening here? And I get a load of wheel spin because I'm on the marbles. But I think we've just about hung it round the outside. Very, very wide. But we had to do that in order to give them the space. And we're up into P6 somehow. Coming down the long straight towards the end of the first lap, and we're just going to get rinsed with our 2015 engine. Oh wait, no, we're not. We've actually managed to just about keep the position, going down into first gear, hitting the apex, and we're still somehow in P6. A lap later, we've been pretty safe for that whole lap, but now again we're just going to get done on the straight by the looks of things. Can we outbrake Massa though? Yes, we can. Lovely stuff. Down into second gear. And we have just about to get over, okay? Right, I'm pretty sure Massa was inside of us there, but we do just about hold the position. This is when we're in trouble. Now we're on lap 3 and the DRS is active. They are literally just going to breeze past us. We have managed to pull a gap to some of the cars, though, which is nice. So we do definitely have the pace, but just not in a straight line over these Williams cars. Going to dive back down the inside, though. And can we claim the apex is the question. We are full lock, and we just don't manage to get on the power quick enough. Massa's past us. Like I say, we were on the dirty line, But still, we've got another DRS zone to come. Gaining and gaining as we come towards the braking zone. This is where we've got to try and be clever and knock one up the inside of him, even though it's not the perfect line through there. We just about go down the inside of Massa, and this is going to be a ding-dong battle all the way to the end. Round 4, you know the drill by now. We get overtaken, we try and counter him down the inside. But this time, we've actually had a really, really good lap, and he hasn't even got a look at us down the inside. Come on, just do that one more time, and we're going to somehow get 6th. Yep, final lap, and still, I think we've just about got this. We're sort of getting in the groove with the circuit now. One more sector to go. Let's have a look. Right, we've got a decent gap behind, but that will surely evaporate by the time we get onto the straight. Almost certainly will, in fact. But, right, we're still in rich, which we've usually been in lean coming out of here, but I think we've just about mastered the wheel spin. It isn't actually that bad on this Toro Rosso. A lot of cars that I've driven on this game have awful wheel spin, but unfortunately the Toro Rosso has awful straight line speed. I'm not quite sure what to do here because Massa's probably going to go down our inside, but I think we've just about covered him. Have we? Yes, we have. Right, just literally a straight and a half to go. Lewis Hamilton wins again, so he extends his lead further. One more corner, come on. Oh, we nail it, we nail it. We've come out the final corner, and what a 6th place. I couldn't even think where we finished, but that was intense. You've got to say, what an episode. You know, we managed to get 20 tokens from the first race. I believe it's 15 for that. So we're currently on 36 tokens, which is at least another rainbow pack. If we can somehow get within half a second, I believe, of the pole time from the track that we choose to go to, then, well, it's all going to be good. We're going to get a gold pack. Hamilton wins again, though, with Rosberg in second and Vettel making up the 3rd podium position. So, yeah, definite trends appearing already. So we've already seen the top 3. Then we've got Raikkonen 4th. So, yeah, it's pretty much 2x2 at the top for most races, to be honest, which is a little bit annoying because, obviously, the Red Bull is actually the 2nd quickest car in real life. So, yeah, a little bit frustrated on that front, but Ricciardo does take 5th. Ourselves in 6th position, also getting a heap load of points for Carlos Sainz. But, yeah, Massa 7th, Bottas 8th, Verstappen 9th, and then our teammate coming home in 10th. So, yeah, pretty good, I think. Wow, in terms of the Drivers' Championship, we have made another leap upwards. We're now behind just the Red Bulls, Ferraris, and Mercedes. So, yeah, up into 7th, which I sort of expected at about this point in the series, you know, just about when we're progressing to the gold packs. Yeah, I just pray that we can get another 4 tokens from this somehow. And the circuit I'm going to go around, I think, is the Red Bull Ring. Obviously a short circuit, so maybe a little bit easier to get within that second. And also a circuit which I really like, but yeah, let's see how we get on. It was Lewis Hamilton's pole time that we had to beat here at the Red Bull Ring. And as you can see at the top, the time to beat was 1 minute 7.922. Now, the first time that we put in was a 1 minute and 9 seconds 0.7. And after that, well, we just... I don't even know what happened. We just literally couldn't keep the car on the track. So we crashed once, and then you think we were in a straight line, but no, the barriers are there. And, well, it wasn't easy, but we managed to get a 1 minute 9.2 after that. So, you know, edging ever closer to that 1 minute 8.9 that we needed for a token. But once again, we veered off track. But this time, on this lap, it felt really, really good. You can see the car is turning in nicely. We're purple and 3/10 up through the first 2 sectors. We come round the final corner. What's it going to be? It's a 1 minute 8.7. It doesn't quite get the 4 tokens, but there you can see we're happy just to be getting 1 token out of this. So, yeah, not a bad result. Well, it was a case of so close, yet so far. So, yeah, 37 tokens is what we leave ourselves on, which is a little bit of a funny number because, you know, we were on 36 last time. And we opened the rainbow pack, and again, it's just not quite enough. So what I'm thinking is possibly going for a silver pack this time around. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to leave it until next episode. I'm going to sort of think about it a bit. I am pre-recording these episodes, so unfortunately I sort of won't be able to hear your guys' opinions on it. But do let me know down below what you're thinking of this series so far. So yeah, what I'm going to do from now on is open packs at the start of episodes rather than at the end. So apologies for there being no packs open, but I'm sure you've been more than repaid with the fact that, you know, we've actually won a race this time. So yeah, 37 tokens, also moving up into 7th into the driver's standings, which is fantastic. Lewis Hamilton, as I said, extending his lead once again. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the series down below, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.